Huge, voracious, with a strong jaw and sharp teeth. This giant is capable of swallowing a mouse. Hello everyone, today we have an African burrowing frog on review. Monster swallowing snakes like a worm. Don't forget to subscribe and rate this video, and we, in turn, promise to do the best for you. Let's go! Burrowing frog, or speckled burrowing frog. Scientific name Pixicephalus adpersus. The African burrowing frog is a rather voracious predatory animal. It is no secret that the main enemies of amphibians are snakes. But in our case, this rule does not work. Look at how our giant copes with the snake. With a strong jaw, he holds her. Her jaws are very powerful, and it is almost impossible to unclench them. It will not be possible to escape from the snake. There was a case in the Pretoria Zoo in South Africa. One large individual once ate a dangerous and poisonous collared cobra. Our hero is not afraid of anyone. In this video, she throws herself at a man without hesitation. The main weapon of our hero is his jaws, which are compressed with great force and easily cuts through everything that falls into the mouth. This giant has sharp teeth that grab and hold prey. From the front, the burrowing frog has bone growths that cause additional damage. Therefore, our hero is not afraid of snakes. We see how the giant jumps and catches the snake with its mouth, holds it with its jaw, and then swallows it whole. Immediately the snake went hunting, but she did not expect that she herself would be a dinner for our giant. In this frame we see how the mouse, out of curiosity, came too close and did not see the danger. But then suddenly our hero attacks, and the mouse hides in the insatiable mouth of the giant. Our hero is able to swallow a hornet in his bottomless mouth, as well as a scorpion in a lung. The burrowing frog is very voracious. Adult males make loud croaking, mooing-like sounds during the breeding season to attract females and scare off competitors. It hunts mainly in the dark. Like real predatory animals, they feed only on live and freshly caught prey, while they do not hesitate to devour young animals of their own species, or at least closely related. Unlike other relatives that react only to moving food, the burrowing frog greedily rushes to stationary food as well. Young frogs begin to feed on insects and earthworms. Later, as they grow, they switch to naked mice, frogs, then to larger prey, including snakes. It is found in Angola, Botswana, Kenya, Malawi, Mozambique, Namibia, South Africa, Tanzania, Uganda, Zambia, Zimbabwe, and possibly in the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Sometimes the burrowing frog is called the bullfrog or the African bullfrog, but it should not be confused with the North American species from the large genus Lithobates. The natural habitat of the African burrowing frog is dry and moist savannas, subtropical to tropical dry shrubland, freshwater lake swamps, arable land, pastures, canals, and flooded ditches. A burrowing frog can spend up to 10 months a year in suspended animation, saving water and waiting out conditions of drought and extreme temperatures. It burrows deep into the ground, where it covers itself with mucus, exposing only the nostrils, and enters a state of low metabolic activity and water retention. As soon as the drought period ends and it rains, tailless amphibians come out of suspended animation and get out on land, starting to eat all living things. Some tribes in Africa dig up these frogs and drink water from them. It is one of the largest tailless animals on the planet, second only to the Goliath frog and the helmet-headed whistler, while the burrowing frog is much larger than the agatoad and Blomberg's toad. Males weigh up to 3.5 pounds and grow up to 10 inches in length from the tip of the nose to the anus, while females are almost half the size of males, reaching a maximum length of 6 to 8 inches, while their weight reaches no more than half a kilogram. Sexual dimorphism is observed. Males are larger than females. The head is large with a wide mouth. The pupils are horizontal. In appearance, it resembles a slingshot. The trunk is large, massive. On the back and on the sides there are longitudinal folds of skin of different lengths. The skin is bumpy. The front and hind limbs are very muscular. The swimming membranes between the fingers are almost not developed. The color of the upper side of the body varies from bright green in young individuals to brown in older ages, sometimes with dark spots or a light stripe along the spine. The belly and underside of the head and limbs are yellowish, sometimes with dark spots on the throat. Breeding usually begins after rain. Speckled burrowing frogs breed in shallow temporary bodies of water, such as small puddles, streams, and ditches. The eggs are laid in the shallow edge of the pond, but fertilization takes place over water. Male African frogs scream during the rainy season. The croaking is similar to the long-drawn lowing of a cow and lasts 2 to 3 seconds. Males have 2 breeding strategies, depending on their age. The young gather in a small area, in shallow water. Larger males enter the middle of such reservoirs. They may also try to drive away other males. They can fight for the right to mate with a female, causing serious injuries to each other or even killing each other. The female swims underwater to prevent mating with smaller and weaker individuals to the largest and strongest male and mates with him. The female lays 3,000 to 4,000 eggs at a time. Tadpoles hatch and after 2 days begin to feed on vegetation, small fish, and vertebrates, and can even engage in cannibalism, devouring each other. Adult males continue to monitor the tadpoles, which turn into adult frogs for 3 weeks. During their development and metamorphosis, the father continues to guard his cubs. He attacks anyone who approaches his offspring and himself. If the lake or puddle is in danger of drying up, the father breaks through the channel from the drying ditch to the big pond with his powerful hind legs. For the same reason, it is sometimes called a frog water carrier. While the tadpoles all feed together at the surface of the water, the father swims nearby or among them, partially sticking his head out. As for the females, they are not at all interested in the fate of their offspring. The male continues to guard the tadpoles until they mature, although he can also eat them. In captivity. It is one of 3 species of frogs sometimes kept in captivity, along with the toadaga and the spur frog, as well as species from the genus of horned frogs. Adults have sharp teeth and can bite a person if provoked, for example, picked up or touched. Life expectancy in captivity is up to 35 to 45 years. Thus, it is the longest-lived tailless amphibian. With this, our issue has come to an end. Subscribe to the channel, put likes. We do the best for you. See you in the next video.